Well, it was just an idea.
Yeah, no, it's a good thing. It was a good thought.
Mm.
I
As
gave
you
out
say,
cards and shit.
the police station is a central point, and they did seem to know a bit more about what was going on,
Yeah, and I just
except
thought
for the
that.
deputy who just seemed completely like the deputy from Twin Peaks.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of because this place is always felt a bit kind of fake to me, with the whole like it
Yes.
resets and it's everyone's like,
Hmm.
"Hey, how are
Hmm.
you? It's Friday." So I was thinking of it almost like a model town, and
Hmm.
then I kind of was thinking of like, okay, if there's a switch, could it be a lit switch in a literal sense? So there
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah,
literally a fucking like a big Acme like dunk dunk resets
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah,
zone.
yeah, yeah,
So I was like, what could that be? And I was thinking, well, maybe some kind of
yeah,
big
yeah, yeah.
circuit breaker or something.
Hmm.
And then,
Hmm. Hmm.
but yeah,
Pete, give me a memory. If you make memory, evidence analysis. If you make both, let me know. And I'll point out something that I believe is true.
60.
And you may correct me and say, no,
right.
Logan, we did do it.
Just let everyone know, I've just got a full retrieve. So if anyone gets any victories or whatever, let me know. Or if there's
Why
a
does Pete have 73 cards?
God damn.
Yeah, I clicked the wrong button when I went to do a roll. So
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the macros myself, but whatever.
yeah,
70.
Discard all the shit except what you
yeah,
had before, you
Pete, please
yeah.
horrible
That's
discard
person.
69 cards.
Damn, Pete.
yeah. Some nice cards in there. Some bad cards, but some real nice cards in there as well.
Womp womp.
Exactly.
There goes all our victories.
That'd be fucking horrible.
Oh, I saw some Insta heroes.
Me too. And to snap out of it, which would have made Yana
Oh,
happy. She'd have
Yeah.
gained like a couple sand from that shit and been all happy inside.
Happy, happy, happy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yana just needs to do some good person things, and by God, she'll be a winner. But it's
yeah, but
hard to be
it's
good. She probably has a full grown demon that rides around on her back going, yeehaw, yeehaw. This is great.
18
Back
is
to
the lowest I
four.
was. So,
Is that where you're at now?
yeah.
So you're at your lowest ebb of sanity in
Yep.
your crazy skinning humans career. This is as low as you've gotten.
Yes.
Cool.
Memory, and what was after memory? Did you say?
Evidence analysis.
Yep, yep.
You have not, to the best of Logan's recollection, used your magic glasses at the scene yet, or if you did, you fumbled or
No,
some horrible shit.
no. We just did a normal analyze
Yeah,
magic at the scene.
yeah.
Yeah,
Keep in
yeah.
mind
No,
that normal analyze magic is kind of like saying
I know.
the light turns on. What causes this?
Yeah. No, I know.
Oh,
You were quite correct. We had not. And
oh,
that was one of the things we were going to do.
you don't, I don't, could it be that this zone won't reset while the seam's there?
And that's a party refill, courtesy of Alex Kinley. Please discard any card you don't want and refill your hand.
Yeah, so
In
that's
order to confirm it, I'll need you to burn our charge off of your glass, make a new analyze magic roll, Mr. Holmes.
yep,
And
yep.
if doing so will confirm or deny this amazing theory,
Well,
Alex says,
or Alex can do it if he
Damn.
wishes, or I can do it. I don't mind.
Well,
Comp-
it's probably wrong time for a bloody refill, though. That's some
perfect,
really good cards.
perfect.
I'm gonna
It's
keep
the
the full.
best time.
I'm gonna keep the full retrieve because that's just too good.
Mm-hmm.
But god damn it, I have to get rid of some good cards.
Well, you don't have to.
Uh,
I'm not forcing you to get rid
yeah,
of anything.
but to dig for victories, no, especially we've got full retrieve. It's worth it.
Okay.
oh, nice.
See,
Sorry.
Yana, by giving a refill when everybody has good hands, I look super generous without doing much. That's a GM tip there, in case
Yeah.
you ever. Yeah. People talk about how good their cards are, give them the opportunity to get more and watch them stress.
Yeah. One of the dilemmas of card play.
Mm-hmm. Pete, I still want to see a game session run by you sometime, sir.
Yep.
Ooh.
Shakes fist. Just one. I don't think I'm asking for a lot here.
Right.
Yeah.
Gained a permanent permanent D3 in any skill, occupational skill under 90.
Nice. That's a good one.
Does somebody want to check in Essence? Because I don't use Essence that much. And
I've already got one.
Okay.
You should you should go for the check in essence, Yanni. You need something good to happen to you today. Anything good.
Okay.
Anything.
Do you still get the sand back from going over 90 on the skill, Logan? Or is that
No.
No.
Nope. You do not, unfortunately.
Just doing good mod or good guy shit where you're making people happy and
Oh, fuck that. Question.
Mhm.
It says, okay, self-improvement. It says
Mhm.
D3% to any occupational skill. I mean, what?
Anything you can do for as an occupation. You couldn't do like empathy as an occupation, but you could do, say,
I'm doing
carpentry.
empathy as an occupation in real life, though.
Yeah, kind of, arguably.
Hmm.
Are you trying to leave? Giannis leaving.
So you couldn't use it on stat stuff then, could you?
Stats? No, that skills.
Well, no, but like strength is a skill. But you could use strength for your job. You could use
a proper job. Proper job. Anything that's a proper job. Like if you said the skill, everybody go, yes, that's a proper job.
My disguise is now 91.
Perfect.
I'm a disguise artist.
It's a D3, not a straight 3. D3.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, read the card.
Well, that's all right. It's going to be 2. 90.
Yeah. But yes, disguise artist is a proper job.
Yes.
They call them costuming or some shit. I don't know what they call it, but in Hollywood. But yes, they have people that sit around doing that shit all day long.
Mm-hmm. Makeup artists.
That's them.
Or you have some actors. I don't think there's any exist anymore that did their own makeup.
Yep. Well, the last time I've actually seen makeup artists was at the drag party I went to. They amazing. Logan wasn't in drag just because women go through too much hell, and I was just there to drink alcohol.
You would make a sexy bitch, though.
I have before, if you'll recall. Last time I was in drag as the dwarven princess lady.
Yeah.
That was the funniest shit ever, Pete. Did you hear about that?
Don't think I had.
It was during a LARP, and they were going to marry off Matt's character, and he was like, "To who?" And I appeared, and I had big fake boobs, and I beard, and I was like, "Oh, boobsy!" And he's like, "What do I have to do to get out of this?" And they're like, "You must do these 4 missions." I've never seen somebody as motivated to get. He was literally dragging people off of other mods to help him on his fucking missions. And they were like, "Well, I just want to." He's like, "There's no time. I got other shit that we gotta do." That was the most insistent I've ever seen Matt in my life. Like, no, we're gonna go do this now.
I'm not fucking marrying her.
That was awesome. I'd make a hell of a chick. Yeah, I was like, yes, you would. So anyway, now what?
Glasses at the wall.
Right. Yes. You activate it after a successful willpower roll, unless you fumble your willpower roll and can never do it again.
You should put a tick in willpower because I have succeeded at it. Yep.
Give me that fumble so I can laugh and laugh. No?
Activate.
Success? No.
So down to 21.
It appears that Alex is correct. This is this gate here, which is only normal magic. This is not superpower magic or anything like that. Although you guys, most of the shit you've encountered, with the exception of so far, there's only, I believe you've encountered 2 different power levels of magic. There's the spells, no, 3 different powers. 3 different powers. Spells, then a little bit up from that is permanent, so to speak, magic items, and then above that is matrix. So those are the 3 different power tiers you've encountered thus far. This is the lowest of those power tiers, but this is spiking the zone. So if you remove this gate, then it should gain Yana some sanity. I mean, reset the zone, of course. Now, during her sand roll, it will be some nice dice, and she'll roll 1, and then she'll just cradle her head in her hands and shake her head, going, "Why? Why? Why?"
I'm just thinking though, even if we do work out how to shut down that gate, if we ever want to go to that land,
well,
can you analyze it enough so you can recreate the gate?
I know where it goes to, so I know the name of the realm. So we could, if there's a Clem that exists in that realm, I know what to tell Clem to get us there.
That's not the way Clem's works. You have to.
I think you've been there.
Yeah.
Do you? I've gone to Burlington using Clem. Oh no, I didn't know we used the gate.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't. Yeah.
No, you have to feet planted on the ground.
Trouble is, I don't know how the hell you're going to keep track of that as this game goes on, Logan.
No, that's up to the players to do. If they fail to do it correctly,
even the players might not. If you said to me, "Have you been to this place before?" I'd be like, "Oh, I don't know. There's lots of zones."
We took Tommy to Red Carpet Zone.
Yes, but you had been there before. You were guiding
as long as
there.
one of okay, because I'd been there before. That's fine.
I'm just saying this is going to be a very hard thing to keep track of.
Yeah.
It's really for brand new zones like this.
Yeah.
Pretty
much. Once a zone's been done up by some of the players, then everybody will eventually get there. Yeah.
Which means that all right. So
it serves a great
go to halfway in, for example, then.
Right. Oh, it also serves a great purpose in that none of the players are rampaging through zones Logan is not prepared.
Yeah.
I want to go to the everybody is rich as king zone. Shit. Logan
it's got to be, but the thing with Clem has always been it's got to be the actual name of the zone. So unless there is a zone actually called
that too.
You've got to actually know the proper name, which I get from the identified gate because I know the name of the zone the gate goes to.
Or close enough where Logan knows where you're trying to go.
Yeah.
As opposed to that one zone
from an in-game perspective with Clem, I've always thought it's been the
Yeah. Now you gotta have feet planted and know the name well enough for Logan to go, they want to go there.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
So you can add that to your book of fucking darkest mysteries that you're keeping. I'm thinking so far we've got more questions and more of them answered than possibly in the Lost series because they didn't answer shit. Bastards.
Just like the Forest, the game that we completed last night. Wow.
Yeah, I suspect I'm pretty close to it.
Yeah, you're not far, mate.
Yeah. So.
No one's really far, actually.
True. Yana's close to completing it. She's never even bought the game as far as I know.
You could beeline to the end of the fucking game in probably about half an hour if you really wanted to, from wherever you're at. Right. Okay. So, does your analyzing of this gate give you anything about how to negate the... anyone have a negate spell? By any chance? No? Damn it, Pete. I thought at least you would have one.
No. I'm very close to being able to reorient gates.
Wow. Well, even just to negate general magic might have worked on it.
Yeah, no, I don't know of any spell.
Oh yeah, you're thinking
magic tree.
You're thinking that kind of magic tree might
I've got it.
Work on it.
It's going to be hard because I don't know how we're going to get him here, but we could get Alex Jr.
The breaker.
I would like to point out, in all fairness, that Burlington has no sewage system.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I don't think he's going to get through Clemens either.
I mean, well, give it a shot.
I could just see like taking him in and then Clem going nuts like the android out of Alien.
Mm.
Just starts frothing white shit out of his mouth and he's like, ah, and just starts killing everyone. Yeah,
That would be awesome, actually. I like that.
yeah, thought you would.
Mhm. Yeah, there's nothing better than getting to do battle with somebody that you've known for a long time, and then suddenly they're berserk. And it,
Fucking cat. What did you do that for?
Because it's a cat.
yeah, he always talks to the cat like it understands him, and I'm like, it's got the brain of size of a walnut, dude.
Yeah, so do you, but I still talk to you, don't
Yeah, well,
I?
there's that. So,
All right,
yes.
so we need to sever the gate.
Mm.
And if you can do it soon, Yana will get sanity.
So no clues from your analysing of the gate of how you could maybe shut it, Pete.
No, well, the identify gate is
A powerful
pretty
enough dispelling spell should snap that shit right off.
Which we don't have.
Mm.
Right.
No.
I didn't say it was a possible thing, but yeah.
Let's see.
Do we know anyone? Do we know anyone that we could do a favour for, or owes us a favour that could possibly pull that off? But anyone?
In the I don't even know what the realm's called. The one where they were from Night City, but went into and they were into a fantasy world. The one where the flying ship came from.
Oh yeah, the computer game world.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't going to call it that because I didn't think you would like it being referred to as that, and you didn't. I was trying to think what Alex thought of it as.
Demon game world.
Anyway, that world being that they're a fantasy world and they got magic users and that there, potentially someone could
Possibly, they definitely had magic users there. I remember there was all these guys running around that were
dispel magic, or they have a scroll of dispel magic that we could use.
Oh, what have I done? Ah,
No, you're there.
something's happened. What's going on?
And from my understanding, there is a Clem there now.
Mm.
So, and I think you've been there at least once. Well, no, Alex has been there. But
Who's this? Where?
Alex looks around drunkenly. What? Who is that?
No, my headphones popped out for a while, and I'm having to get up to clean up the mess the cat did. Ah,
Yeah.
everything's falling over.
Yeah, I like it better thinking of Alex being completely drunk and looking around. Who said that?
where are we? What's going on? Who are you?
Demon. Ah.
I'm waiting for the picture of the image of the cat going flying by the camera.
Oh, he loves that cat. The cat claws the fuck out of him, drawing blood, and he still doesn't eat it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Have you been there, Mildred?
I was there once, I think.
Yeah, it's up to the PCs to keep track of where they've been. Cause
I was there, but just for a little while.
That's fine. You've been there, so we can go there.
Yeah.
Even if Alex is unconscious.
Yes.
Very, very possible.
I have not been there before, as far as I know.
Okay.
Where's this? Sorry, where's the zone?
So the fantasy zone where Home Sweet Home or whatever the place is called.
Oh yeah.
We could go there, see if they've got a magic, see if they've done magic scroll that we could use, say like a dispel magic scroll, and bring it back and try it.
Yeah, that's pretty possible, isn't it? Or
As a thought of one way of doing it.
it's a shame we couldn't find my crew.
They're probably back there. That's what I would have done if I was them. I would have cut the lines and flown back there because they told us they were going backwards and forwards, bringing people back and forward.
Yeah, I see a problem, unfortunately, with this plan.
What's that?
Is if I'm right in remembering, these guys basically, as soon as they leave that zone, they lose all their abilities they had in that zone. So, for instance,
Then why did Mr. Pickles talk to us here?
because that's just who he is. But all the ones that had, like, say, I was this class in warrior or this class in mage, that went away. When they came to this zone, they weren't a warrior anymore. They lost their skills, but they were still happy because they were alive.
Right.
But like the Lego guy, he was still stuck with a Lego head. That doesn't change, but they lose basically their powers. So I'm thinking the mages aren't going to be mages anymore, and that might be the same for any magic we bring across that is also in, say, scroll form.
Maybe not. I mean, we're different. We take things and we can enforce our will upon the world and cause the world to bend to our will.
We're different, but items we bring from other zones that have laws in their own might not.
True. I mean, it's something to try at least.
Yeah, sure. It's close by. It's the next zone over.
Yeah, we can just use Clems because they've got a Clems there now, apparently.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's try it.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather swim into a giant whirlpool, fall for an unknown amount of...
Well, actually, I'd row the boat out and use my gondola skill.
True, although as I said earlier, all the boats were burned to the waterline very deliberately.
We've got a master carpenter here.
Oh yeah, you can make him build you a boat. Going to build me a boat. Going to put a homes in it. Yeah.
What should I get rid of? Have you got any crap cards, Matt or Yana?
I have. I think I do actually. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've got another. That's pretty crap.
Yeah, I'd say that's a crap
You
card.
sure you don't want to keep them?
Yeah, have a opponent fails.
I'm guessing you want me just to discard the nada.
Yeah. Just toss the nada.
Opponent fails and discarding nada.
Okay, I have the patriotism card.
Ooh.
Nice.
So I say Czech beer is the best beer in the world.
Hooray!
I second that.
Yes. And
because it's so bloody cheap. I second that. I love it.
All right, we go to Clems. We activate Clems.
Hi, what can I do you for?
Shave, please.
Hot towel?
Exactly.
Yep.
Where are you going back to?
Demon Game World, because that's what Alex calls it.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure I understand.
What's the name of the city, Alex? The town.
It's Kinley Town.
No, isn't it Home Sweet Home or something?
No, they named it after me.
They changed
I
the
don't
name of it.
recognize Kinley Town.
Kinley City?
I don't recognize Kinley City.
Kinley Village?
I don't recognize Kinley Village.
Kinley Hovel?
I don't recognize Kinley Hovel.
Kinleyville?
Kinleyville.
Kinleyville. Yes, sir. You guys all sit down in the chairs and stuff. And then when the towels are taken off, the guards who were guarding the Clems in the other end, because apparently they're onto it, immediately grab Alex and haul him bodily out of the shop. One of the guards remains behind, goes, "Please come with me, honored guests." It's a combination of fantasy meets postmodern cyberpunk meets DIY. Where the fuck did you get this stuff from? Meets 1950s. And Alex is currently being paraded on people's shoulders through the streets. Massive cheering is going up in the huge city that you guys are in. It seems to have grown quite a bit. Powerful walls and stuff are around the outer defenses and such. Throngs of people are coming out and holding up babies to you for you're not sure why. Maybe they're offering you children.
I bless you.
The crowd goes wild. There's various statues of Alex Kinley in different places and stuff, and there's signs. They're hastily assembling a bunch of bards to make a band to follow him around.
Nice.
People are going nuts and stuff, and people keep introducing themselves to the woman with no name and Joshua McKay. "Hi, my name's Alex. I'm Alexa, and we're happy to have you here," and etc. It is the sickest shit ever. If you ever wanted to see what it would be like to be a living god, this is your chance.
Good to be home.
Cut to 1 week later. Alex, give me alcohol, or Alex and the woman with no name, give me alcohol/drug tolerance. Also one from Joshua McKay, because they don't quite force it down you, but
One.
One. Right. You pretty much are immune to the alcohol. They write more sonnets about just how fucking tough you are for this stuff.
I didn't make it.
No problem. Yeah, you're in a wheelbarrow being brought along.
My good old wheelbarrow.
Alex appears to be completely unaffected by the alcohol. It is just horrifying how much he drank.
I put on in that week, one night I put on a show for the town. I make up a show and to basically elaborate to them what I've been through since I was last here, like my adventures and my exploring, and I back it up with my acting and my singing and my dancing.
Is this a one-man show, or do you want to get anybody else involved?
Whoever wants to join at the party can join.
Right then. Yeah, I'll help you out.
I want acting roles, talent roles, etc. Now, Alex, this is important. If you can make your talent at half or -30, something special will happen.
Because that's the other thing as well. I want to try and make sure that these guys build a theater in my honor, and I want a theater school here.
No problem.
Right.
But fuck.
Talent by
Fine.
a lot.
Fine.
And then the other roles would be acting. Yep, that's good.
Yana, are you getting in on this?
Yes, but I didn't make any talent or acting.
No problem. Everybody knows you're a talentless hack.
I got my singing and dancing. I got my acting by a lot.
Okay.
So I got acting by a lot and talent by a lot, but got everything.
Okay. Great. Yeah. No problem.
I made my dance, my sing, my talent, failed acting.
Oh,
Okay.
and of course, a quick roll for seduction for the ladies. Got it.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of babies. He's right now reenacting Attila the Hun. Okay.
Or he was reenacting Princess Danny.
Well, no, I mean, do you know how many people have Attila the Hun's DNA these days? He apparently he didn't spend most of his time.
In that regard, sorry, I thought you meant the play, but yes, I understand what you mean now.
He's seeing how far he can spread his DNA right now in a truly graphic way. The entire city pretty much declares a week-long holiday, and when Alex gives his play, he's not got his glasses on, and his white eyes seem to glow brighter and
Mm-hmm.
inflame the passions of the people. And then at this point, you're those of you with the talent skill go, oh, this if this is your Highlander thing has now taken root in this zone. If it's allowed to grow, which undoubtedly it will, creating many hundreds of thousands of deaths down the years, then this will become another zone for the Highlander because, yeah.
It's got to be done.
Apparently it does. So yeah, and you are feeling very potent and stuff as you stand there with the town literally going insane, applauding and cheering and stuff like that. And give me a essence ×3, Alex. Wow,
Your
excellent.
head explodes.
I'm just going to draw off the phone.
No.
I would really like the head exploding thing.
No.
God damn it.
I will happily use a pod on that roll.
Oh.
Oh
well. You can't win them all.
Hold on.
I don't have any rerolls or assistant rerolls. Sorry.
I might use a couple more. There we go.
Yeah.
2 pods. Happy with that.
Right. You are suddenly in connection with the various priestesses of the all-seeing sisterhood, and the most powerful thing, and this gives you a unique insight. You can tell the two groups are very much opposed to each other, and it appears that the woman with no name's girlfriend has become a level 2 priestess, like 1 rank higher than you, and then the head of the counter organization has become a level 2, and they need 1 more level 2, which if you keep going like this, it might be you, although the eyes are a lot brighter, even with dark glasses. Like, do you have a flashlight behind your glasses, or are you happy to see me type thing, right?
Yeah.
But the new head high priestess seems to be not a baby anymore, but a little girl. And she's holding the hand of the woman with no name's girlfriend. And she's looking at you, and her eyes are literally spitting white, like little volcanoes of white. And she goes, "Well done, our good and faithful servant. You please us. Please tell my other mother that I love her."
Yeah, this needs in real life, son.
And you come back to yourself. You actually feel very, very good for doing this. Remind me at the end of the session to give you an extra D4 sand, and possibly more if you torture Yana. No, I mean no D4 sand. Woo, close. I was close there. So yeah, she appears to be.
Did you make your talent roll, Yana?
No.
Okay.
So you're saying she's on the opposite. She's on the opposing side.
No,
the little girl.
Yeah.
She is on the opposing side, but she's also she's standing with one of her moms who's on the opposing side, but she's become the head. So now it started off where they were the rebels, and now the other ones who are better funded and bigger are the rebels.
Oh.
Yes.
So hold on. They're the opposing the child's birth? That's already been born? I'm getting confused here. I thought one was opposing and one was for it.
Oh, yeah, the child's not only already been born, but is somehow around 8 to 10 years old.
Yeah, no, I get that. I just didn't. I thought they would have been on the for it rather than opposing it, because I thought it was all about whether the child should be born or not.
Apparently, they've been bitter rivals for quite some time, is your guess.
Oh, okay. We'll work it out.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm sure Yana knows. So, right, you can always ask her. But yeah. So anyway, you're taking your bows. Kinley's taking his bows, and then he just starts laughing, possibly with joy. Yes, that's it. Possibly with joy. Not at all, because he's seen something else that'll damage the sanity of the woman with no name, who has become the woman with no sanity as well. There you go.
Cool.
Yes.
Oh, and they let you know that they've made another city, Alexopolis.
Nice. Nice. And what does that city entail?
It's much smaller and stuff than Kinleyville, but they're working on it. It's basically it's close to some goods that they need and resources and stuff, and so the humans are spreading out and multiplying and stuff, because apparently babies, knocking somebody up, getting pregnant, giving birth, having the kid grow up and be old enough to work happens pretty fucking quick here for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Did the airship come back in?
Oh, yes, that's right. The whole reason you came here, after the week of fucking orgies,
because I wanted to talk to them if they're back here.
Oh yeah. You guys. Mr. Pickles is he's become the captain by popular acclaim. He's so goddamn cute. Of the airship. A little dog, about a meter tall, walks up and he's like, Alex, starts humping your leg and stops himself. He's like, no, don't get into it. Don't get. He has like a rubber band on his wrist. He snaps it a couple times. He's like, oh, it hurts. Oh,
Mr. Pickles.
Mr. Pickles. Right. So you guys get briefed. What happened was these guys came flooding in from the sides and just started laying waste to the town, and people didn't panic or anything. They were like, "Happy Friday," and but they were chanting something as this was happening, and they were riding on the pterodactyls and these big fucking T-Rex looking things that breathe flame, and the pterodactyls had lasers mounted on them and shit, and they were shooting things, and there were people had laser rifles, and it was just brutal. And some were people, some were things that looked like people, and some seemed to be demons. And they were all chanting the same thing the whole time they were doing all their horrible, horrible shit. And yes, just like Joshua McKay said, the airship, when this started happening, they're like, we're out. And they chopped the ropes rather than doing anything else and barely got away. The airship was crippled when it got here. Then some of the pterodactyls started coming through. They couldn't get their laser guns to work. But underneath the gate in here, they have massive defenses and shit now. And so they just started fucking pounding them and stuff with their anti-aircraft batteries and stuff. And they were like, nope. And they flew back up through it. And the thing that they were all chanting was Zog, 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 Zog.
Shit.
The sword. The sword.
I found my fucking calling. Left a Zog. Right.
Well, the time is right now.
I've got I've got one zone that I've got to overthrow the warlord there with a magical sword I've got. I've got another zone that I've got to basically work out how to diplomatically resolve a marriage dispute. You can't say this game is lackluster, can you? So much shit just piled on my plate.
Well, see, I would love it if everybody had more plots, but like for Pete, his plot is what is going on with everything. That's his plot. It's not super customized, but Holmes doesn't do a lot of things like I have sex with the princess. Fuck it, He doesn't say, I'm going to reprogram this replicant to love me. So he's not the initiator of just what in the fuck were you thinking. He's more of the figure out what is going on guy. So
yeah, but that's good because when he gets to play with me and Yana, we basically keep him in his plotline because he's good. Like, oh fuck, Alex has just started a war with another nation. That's so much other shit I've got to now find out about.
Yes, you two are expanding Pete's plot because between Pete and Chris, both of them, their plot is what the fuck is going on with this shit. That's my opinion. Which I think Pete is uniquely qualified for figuring shit out.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay.
Oh, let me double check my notes, make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, have fun.
Mr. Pickles.
Mr. Pickles!
I need you to immediately gather the crew of the ship and the most powerful mages we have in the town hall and meet us there as soon as possible. We have something big to discuss.
Would you like me to order the ship to be repaired as well on a rush?
Yes.
They see to it. It may take a couple more days of drinking, he says over his shoulder as he heads up.
What a shame.
The crew reports to you quickly. A couple of them are not able to walk on their own because they've been celebrating their local hero coming back.
Mm-hmm.
There's various statues of like Alex Kinley with his hands on his hips and stuff, and you've seen him naked. The bulge is not nearly as big as what's on the statue, but I guess artistic license.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah. So they bring the crew to you. They look nervous to be reporting to their local deity.
At ease, man, at ease. I just wanted to congratulate you all on your...
One of them falls over.
Oh, okay. Not that easy.
They pick him up again.
Just wanted to congratulate you all on a fine tactical extrication from the battlefield above.
They cheer, accidentally dropping the guy again. They pick him up afterward.
That's fine. Just leave him there. That's fine. You were just here purely for, in case we have any questions. You were eyes and ears that were there as the attack happened. We've got the lowdown from Mr. Pickles, but you guys might have other information, that something you saw that could come in handy. So you're just there for that and to throw in your 2 cents. Now, what I really need to do is speak to, or have my colleague here, the esteemed Joshua McKay, I think would like to speak to the wizards, the powerful wizards here, and find out some information from them.
Sir, says the second in command of the ship.
No, where's the wizard council?
They're coming. Could you sign my arm? I'm going to have a tattoo made over your signature.
Sure.
Several people are now getting signatures or whatever, and So he's busy signing people. They bring several fellows. Everybody kind of. I think the oldest age right now is middle age here. It's like in the 30s, is as old as they got. They assemble before you a good dozen people.
Ah, you are the mage council. Or...
That we are, sir.
Excellent. Mr. McKay, would you like to?
Any of you?
Alex whiskey.
Any of you knowledgeable in gate lore, gate magic?
Logan attempts their competency roll. Yes.
Might as well go for specifics first before going general.
This is the first roll I've had to make all session, just FYI. Here we go. Ah, yes. Yes, they nod their heads wisely. Yes, Gates, yes.
So, as you probably heard, Burlington was invaded from another realm.
They nod at you.
The gate is still secured to Burlington. We need to sever the gate.
Ah, so you need somebody with the high levels of negation magic from
yes,
the.
or some sort of scroll, or somebody with knowledge of how to orientate or disengage a gate. I'm not sure what sort of knowledge you guys have. I don't know how magic works in this realm.
Yeah, has it changed from since I was last here? Because the last I could figure out was if you went through the gate in the sky and you went to the place of Burlington, would you not lose your magic? Would you still be able to cast your negation spells there, or?
We found a way around that, sir.
Ah,
What we did was we had some of the people go through so that they were severed from the game, or demon game, as you call it, from the demon pods. And then they came back, and then the magician taught them rudimentary magic. And then they went through, and so on.
Clever.
Yes, sir.
So able to. All right, good.
Yes, we did our best to not lose all the knowledge. It was very touch and go, and we lost a lot of people. But fortunately, kids come about crazy quick. In the background, you see some lady with like 12-year-old kid and some guy going, "That's not mine." And she's like, "Daddy."
Well, it's got a Lego head. It must be yours.
Poor bastard.
Take a card, Pete. That's the scene right there. Yes. Okay, so let's see. So you want somebody with high levels of nullification rolling that competency roll again to see if a guy goes, "Oh, I can do it." No, they don't say that. They don't have high enough to get rid of a gate, as opposed to temporary spells that last less than a day. Now, if you have a supporter reroll, you can definitely spend it on these assholes.
No.
Nope.
Since you are interviewing the wizards of the city, though, I will give everybody a refill. Maybe you'll get lucky. Have fun with your refill, bitches. What cards to get rid of? Fuck your couch.
Keeping the full retrieve. Appraisal, that can go away.
Yeah, I'm not thinking damage cards are going to be useful at this stage.
No. Sticky hand.
Now, you guys are actually getting close to the session. The only question is, does Yana go crazier? Or does she go, is she going to be
We're
able to...
racing against the time to try and save Yana's character, basically.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's right. Damn it, play immediately. Soul Survivor.
Whoops.
And play immediately Big Black Pot Dildo.
It just gets worse. Is that the... Yeah, that's the 4 cards from Bad Guy?
NPC of GM's choice gets 5 hero and refills his hand.
Go Zog! I mean, yes, here we go. I'll just go and draw some cards. Because Alex needs a fucking hero point rated adversary.
Of course,
that's what make him happy.
Yeah, and I had Soul Survivor unless somebody's got a nope.
Oh shit! Discard 2 cards. Okay, the bad guy got a slap, isn't he?
That was Alex.
Bad guy will lose all his cards anyway because I've got Soul Survivor.
I was going to say, he loses all his cards like us, doesn't he?
Yep, he has no cards left. None of his cards were any good. He was going to end up with like psychology plus 20. He's like, my minions are needing help, mental health.
All right, have you discarded all your cards, Yana?
Not yet.
Because I will leave the full retrieve on the top just in case.
No, sorry.
So you can try to retrieve it with a lesser retrieve. I like it.
Well,
nice
yeah,
thinking.
It would be worth it.
Totally.
Yep.
All right. So last card will be.
No, it's good card play. Solid card play.
So Alex, just remember when you're swinging your sword at Zog and yelling "Death to Zog," because you've got to do that when you're swinging your sword. I said the Hyperborean.
Yeah.
That he's hero rated now.
I would. Oh, by the way, everybody take a card because everybody seemed to know right away who Zog was. There was no rifling through notes or any of that shit.
No, it was easy for me because I've literally got the sword called Death to Zog.
And I know that the two-handed sword you're lugging around was from that, and it was Mildred who actually translated the Hyperborean from that.
That's it.
There you go. But still, there was a what?
I got the equalization.
Your day just sucks ass.
What do I do when I have learning and essence on the same
Pick one.
You choose.
Okay. Well, that wasn't nice.
No,
Oh,
no,
Yana,
it was
Jesus.
not.
I think your character is just trying to fucking self-destruct.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing a lot of, it might be a good idea to start contemplating your next person, I guess. I hate to see her
Yeah.
go, but I think that her time may be about fucking up. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just crumbling. Everything is crumbling.
Uh-huh.
Just gotta shut this gate.
Maybe your daughter can restore your sanity.
Oh, actually, Jesus, if she didn't have superpowers, then I'd definitely let you play your kid.
Yeah. Or I could play my girlfriend,
I would
which
let
is,
you go for your girlfriend, sure.
which is like the similar character.
Well, kind
But
of.
different. It's proud of me.
Actually, yeah. No, your girlfriend's got other shit going
Yeah.
on though. But yeah,
I
so
think she's pretty much head bodyguard for your
Yeah,
daughter now.
no.
Well, okay, let's not talk like Yana's
Okay.
lost her character.
I was actually thinking your daughter could help you get
Oh.
better. Not
Mm.
that you would play her, but your daughter could
Yeah.
actually.
yeah, but Yana's suffering from postpartum depression.
Well, part of it is there's the what's the card called where you get sand for have family.
Family card.
You've got
Yeah.
now you've got at
Two
least two
people.
family members.
1 second, cat is fucking me away. All right.
I might just go AFK for a moment for a bio.
Ugh.
Just because they bought a coffin for your character doesn't mean you're dead yet. Just because they put her in it and you're getting lowered into the ground doesn't mean you're dead yet.
Yeah, I'm perfectly safe
Mm-hmm.
in the coffin, going to
It's
the ground.
padded.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Mm.
But yeah, I would recommend, contemplating a secondary character thing because, I mean, you've definitely had a good, violent, sociopathic run.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, if you're wanting to order food, I'm going to have pretty much exactly what I had last time. I don't know if you remember that or not.
You want the pops as well?
Yeah. Yeah. They're bad for me, but I like them. And lots of extra cheese instead of one or the ingredients or whatever. Oh, ingredients: pepperoni, onion, cheese.
So not double pepperoni, double onion.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking pepperoni last time. Oh, Jesus. Not much in the way of onions, oddly.
Mm.
I'm gonna mess with Pete. So as the coffin continues lowering with you in it, Yana, yeah. No, I was just telling her she should definitely contemplate her next character. I'd probably, it's a weird thing. If somebody, I found that if somebody makes a new character, then sometimes they'll fall out of love with their current character or become apathetic about it or whatever. But so I'd suggest, if nothing else, come up with like a concept, like, should the inevitable happen?
Yeah.
And by inevitable, I mean,
we are trying to stop that.
Well, yeah, I mean, what's the highest you've been like recently in Sandy, Anna? Like 30, 40?
Not even, like 27 or something like
Wow.
that.
So she's pretty much always been bouncing between
Yeah.
15 and 30.
I only get sanity when I play with Pete, because he drags me to do the good guy stuff.
I take that as a compliment, actually. With Alex, not so much.
Not really.
Well, let's put it this way. I started today's session with 99 sanity again.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Mm.
He's a super stable dude.
Yeah.
Hmm
He's it appears that another asteroid is hitting the Earth. Two brothers. So that's from some young that doesn't see that.
Mhm.
So right, moving on. The wizards look at you guys. They seem super disappointed not to be able to help out their hero. Let me see.
Okay,
I
the
will
gate.
roll. Yeah, well, yeah. You don't have any kind of re-roll thing for
Yeah,
their
no.
gate. So I'm going to roll now for their competency roll to see if they have some object that might be able to do it. You know, sacrifice a permanent, powerful magic item to do this. Hell no, they don't have anything like
Do
that.
any of you
Useless.
have any sort of oracle magic?
No.
Mm.
Because I was thinking maybe there's an object or a person in this world, such as that dude that lives in the volcano or whatever he is,
Oh, yeah. The old god.
Oh.
Ah.
that
I was
might have the ability or be able to give us a scroll or something. I was just thinking outside this.
Oh, no,
Otherwise,
we killed him. We killed him until the volcano actually erupted.
Yeah, we did. That was so funny.
okay.
We kicked his ass. He thought he was so powerful, and he was just a chump. Now,
Have you meant? Sorry, go.
I was going to say I'm reluctant to try it because I don't want to potentially damage it, but being that the sword could be aligned with maybe the same kind of magic that he is, if it's specifically against him and he's or through him was the magic was cast, then it could have some effect on the gate, but it could also end up just destroying the sword, which would be really bad.
The wizards
Yes, but
advise
that's an
against
interesting
it.
thought.
Yeah.
Mm.
You can't sacrifice anything to end horror.
What? How did you become an elf?
Just
He gets beaten
Alright,
up by
so-
the other wizard right there in front of you.
Gate, no.
Mm.
What else could there be?
The wizards shuffle nervously. There's not a lot of people that will call them to the mat for information, but you know, Alex is one of them. So, on a side note, we've noticed that wizards tend to get tower disease that can be defeated by a school, but tower disease is rampant. So be warned of that. If we are lucky enough to have you stick around for long.
What is tower disease?
It's a strange compulsion that makes you want to build your own tower and hang out in it.
Oh, okay.
A wizard's tower. Oh, I'd like me a tower. Resist! Resist! Excuse
I
me.
see.
Mm.
So, has there anybody gained knowledge in magic and left the city to go off into their own tower?
Mm.
Pete finds a way to change it into an advantage, and they go, yeah.
No. What about besides? So, is it I can't think what the word is. Is it multiple gods or single gods? This world. Do you have clerics?
Now
magic
look at
clerics?
Alex.
Do you have Yeah, he's not a god. He's just a very
What
naughty
about-
boy.
Pete gets a couple of cards
That's
for that
so
one.
true, though.
It is, and it's funny, and it's a movie quote all at once. So yeah, it's some cards. Have fun.
Thank you. Wow.
Perfect.
I have 3 clogging greeds now.
Wow.
I may need to spread them out to you guys.
Mm.
All right.
Yes, because Alex needs more pause badly.
All it's going to do for me is just raise my overflow
Yeah, but you want to raise your the whole thing is to raise your
Yeah, yeah,
overflow.
I know. I just meant that, but also because, as the cards indicate, while they're sitting in my hand,
Mhm.
all right. So nobody's fled, but wasn't there? Didn't so? There's not other cleric. Do clerics exist in this world? As in
Uh,
magic clerics,
Healers,
clerics with spells. Sorry.
healers. We have healers.